Good morning and welcome to another flow with me. I'm Raquel, in case you didn't know. And we are going to get straight into it. So we're going to come down into all fours. Setting out an intention for the practice. I'm trying to just see where our bodies take us, honestly. So all fours, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we're going to take a few barrel rolls. Really trying to over-exaggerate it if you can. Oh, sorry for the noises. I feel really tight today. The way. Okay, coming to the coming over the toes, coming onto the back of the heels, so you're sitting on your heels, toes underneath, toes curled onto, and sitting back here, trying to stretch out each one of the toes, so really trying to focus on the pinky toe going down. We're going to lean back, feeling that stretch on the quads, lifting up when we can, putting the heels down, and going back again. Really nice and coming up straight. Lean back and sit it back. One more time. And leaning back. Folding forward. Ooh, those hamstrings. Second day DOMS is the worst. Literally over those legs, trying to get the glutes up to the sky, head to the floor. And just swing it out here. Clasping opposite hand on opposite elbow, or hand on opposite elbow, and swaying side to side. If you feel like that's what your body needs. If not, put the hands underneath the feet and just pull as hard as you can. Or bend the elbows towards the shins. Slowly raise up. Leg last. Hands up tall. Grab the left hand onto the right wrist. Step the left foot behind and off to the side. And stretch over to the right. Coming up again, grabbing the right hand onto the left, stepping the right leg back, and coming over. Stretching out the side body. Coming up again. Taking a deep breath, raise those arms, cactus back, fold forward. Walk the hands forward to a plank. Chaturanga down. Up, facing dog. Down, facing dog. Right leg up and back. Really using those glutes, using those hands. Open up the hip. Bring that right leg to the right elbow. Kicking back again. Right leg to left elbow. Stepping through into forward star. Sitting those hips down. Opening those legs up, hands up, fold forward. So you can either keep your chest up here, really bring those toes towards you and to the back. Or you can just fold your head down and forward, whatever your body feels like it needs to. This is where I'm hanging out. Hand back to the side of the hip, one at the front of your mat. Lift that arm up, hips up, back to your fallen star. Bring that leg in into modified side plank. And if you can, take the hand into the left foot and stretch it out. Let go of that foot, left hand down, right hand up to the sky, side plank, step it back into wild thing. And if you can here, step that left foot back and come into your bridge pose. My hands are slippy. Come out of it, left leg back forward, right hand up, right leg up, step it in front of the mat, and come into Skandasana at the front. Stretching out those hips. Moving to the back of the mat, Skandasana on the other side. Coming up to Warrior 2, lifting up and folding forward into a wide leg fold. If you want to take your headstand here, you can do. I'm just hanging out here for a minute. We're going to rotate ourselves to the right side, going onto the blades of our feet and sitting down into shoelace. Trying to have the knees right on top of each other. Lift up and fold forward. Really trying to open up those hips. Lift up, hands down, bring left front foot. I'm going to lift it back into that three-legged dog. Step down, both the hands to the back of the mat. Forward fold. Grab the back of the hands, back of the legs with the back of the head with the hands, and pull yourself down. Still trying to straighten out those legs. Coming up to forward fold, to standing mountain, sorry. Hands to heart and out to the side. We're going to do that on the other side. Hopefully I remember what I just did. So yeah, a few breaths here. Hands up. Cactus out those arms. Fold forward. Walk those hands forward and high plank. Chaturanga down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg up. Open up that hip. Taking that left knee to the left elbow. Tapping. Stepping it, lifting it back up. Taking the left knee to the right elbow. Tapping. Putting it out to the side. Into your fallen star. Lifting those hips up. Arm up to the sky. Wave the arm back. You can bring those hips down into a wide leg. Seated forward fold. Hands up and fold forward. Like you're trying to reach for a present that's just out of reach. Out of reach, so far. Sorry. Okay, lifting up. Left hand goes back down. Lifting those hips back up. Back into the fallen star. Trying to remember what I did. Right hand goes down. Left knee goes out to the side into a side plank. Stepping that foot down into wild thing. If you can here, take the bridge pose. I don't think I can on the shoulder, but I'll give it a good go. Step that right foot in. I can't twist the shoulder. This is as far as I can go. So if you have got the bridge, you're putting your left hand down and you're rotating the right hand, which I can't quite do because of that shoulder. So step, if you're done with your bridge, step the right foot out, coming back into your wild thing, lifting your right leg up, stepping it in the front of the mat if you can, and coming into Skandasana at the front of the mat, facing the right side. Lowering and moving to Skandasana at the back. Lifting up to Warrior 2. Star, turning both feet to face the right edge and fold forward into wide leg fold. As before, you can take your heads down this side as well, or just hang out here for a minute. I'm sorry, you're looking at my butt. Okay, so we're going to rotate to the left side this time. Yeah, left side. Going onto the blades of our feet, coming down into shoelace pose. I believe I've got the right foot on top this time. Did I have it last time? I don't know. Okay, hands up and fold forward. You can take eagle pose here, so right hand underneath left and hook it onto the knees, or you just fold forward. Really feeling that stretch on the hip. Stepping forward, framing out that front foot if we can. Stepping that foot back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Stretch those shoulders. Roll over those toes. Downward facing dog. Taking 3 breaths here. Okay, this time we're going to walk to the top of our mat. Fold here for a minute. Say a minute for 1 breath. Raise those arms up. And come into breath at the top of the mat. Taking in our surroundings. Seeing how we feel right now. Getting ready to do some more. Don't know if you can even see my face, to be honest. Okay, hands up. Cactus those arms. Trying to do a bend to the back. Lift those hands up. Fold forward. Stretching those legs as much as we can. Halfway lift. Stepping the feet back. Lowering down all the way to the floor. Okay. We're going to go into boat pose here. So firstly, we're just going to stretch out the quads to begin with. So we're going to take the left hand onto the left foot, curl that left leg in, grab the toes if we can. And we're going to use our right hand to push us up. So bring that leg to the side, twisting the hand over to grab the top of the toes. So we're always going, grabbing the ball of the foot and twisting the hand around and bringing the toes to the front. Lifting up the chest. And stretching that quad, using those glutes. We're not dumping into the low back. We're squeezing the butt as much as we can. Lowering down, other side. So curling the left leg in, grabbing the ball of the foot and twisting the hand round. Okay? And then when we've got that, we lift up with the left. Lifting that chest, trying to bring the foot to the side of the hip.
pushing with our glutes. Letting go. Before we go to boat, we're going to ripple back into child's pose, into downward facing dog. Lift that leg up, right leg. Open up the hip. Try and see if you can see the foot through underneath your armpit. Stepping that foot forward, well, the knee to the ankle, foot to knee to the ankle, knee to the wrist. And we're in, oh God, I went swimming last night and there is so much water coming out of me right now, it's ridiculous. So what was I saying? Okay, knee to the wrist and left, let the foot to the side. We're going into pigeon. Using those toes to bring your hips further down to the floor if you can. Lifting up. Using the glutes, using the legs and the quads. Straightening that chest. If you can go into mermaid, pull that back leg in, hook onto the crease of the elbow and hook your hands at the back. Still keeping that chest facing forward. Let go. Hands down and fold forward. Lifting back up. Foot comes into the chest, so engaging that core, lifting the leg up, holding there, and pushing it back into three-legged dog, opening the hip, curling the hip down and forward to step the foot forward. Other side, left leg up, open the hip, see if you can see the foot underneath the armpit. Bring the knee to the wrist and foot out to the side, opposite side, so the right side. Using those back toes to bring those hips further down to the floor and lift that chest. If you can, grab that back leg in. Go to mermaid. So the foot's going into the crease of the elbow, chest is facing straight ahead, and we're kicking that leg into the elbow. Let it go without the whiplash. Slow and controlled. Walk those hands forward and fold forward. Coming onto the hands, making a pillow with the hands. Lifting up. Hands down. We're going to use the core to pull that leg in. Lifting up. Holding. Lift back. Lift a three-legged dog. Open up that hip. And curling that hip, stepping the leg down. We're going to roll forward. Or ripple forward really. Coming down into jaw bellies. Getting ready to set up for boat. So everybody grabs their feet a little bit differently. You can either grab your feet on the inside or the outside. I tend to like being on the outside. So we'll see what my body wants to do today. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to curl both of those legs in, grab the feet or the ankles. We're going to push against it, pulling as much as we can. This is not boat, this is bow. Why am I getting confused? Okay, lifting back up, sorry. I got distracted. Really trying to almost like rock yourself with your breath. Because you should just be on your pelvis, really. Lifting up higher if you can. And coming back down. We're going to go for one more. Keeping a hold of those feet. Taking a breath. And you can go for twisted or revolved bow if you can. If you're ready, taking a breath, and as you breathe out, you're lifting up. Using those back muscles. And release. Hand underneath the hips, curling yourself back into a child's pose. Coming up onto ankles, getting ready to end the practice. I'm just going to take a spinal twist here. So lifting the right leg in. You could put your hand out to the side, stepping it over the left foot, and bringing that foot out to the side, out to the side of your butt. You can sit on the foot if you'd like, lifting that left hand up, crossing it over the front of the knee, and using that right hand to go to the back of you, and using both arms, you're twisting the spine. So taking a deep breath, lift the chest up, and as you breathe out, twist. Okay, release and fold the counter stretch on the other side. Coming back up, putting that foot back underneath and switching sides. So left foot goes over the right leg, my right and left. Right hand comes onto the front of the knee, left hand to the back on the mat, tented and close into the spine. Lift up with a straight spine, and as you breathe out, twist, looking over the left shoulder. Counter stretch on the other side, keeping the legs, and you're just folding down and bringing those forearms to the floor. Lifting up, legs out, and take a forward fold. Oh, my hamstrings are so tight. So just go as far as you can go, keeping that back straight, and like you're trying to get your face to your feet. And when you're ready, you can curl over. Try to get the head to the knees, or the shins if you can. Coming up into a seated, comfortable position. And in the practice, so you could either end your practice here in a seated, comfortable position, or go into Shavasana, which is corpse pose, and lay there for a bit. I don't mind ending it in corpse, but I think I prefer this. One day, I
you want to take out into the day. That's my focus right now. Light and relaxation. That's what I want to take. Namaste.